When I was younger, I was so focused on girls that I missed out on improving myself in many ways. I missed out on going to the gym. I missed out on improving social skills. I just focused on, even though I wasn't even up to it or ready yet, I was just focused on getting girls, even though I didn't get any at all. And there were none that liked me, even though I had no chance at all. I was still focused on that. Even though I knew I wouldn't do anything about it, there were girls I liked, and I didn't talk to them. Think about that. I wasted my time. I absolutely wasted my time. I could have been starting to go to the gym or something else better for me that would have helped me to get a girl later, but I didn't. And if you're under 16 and you don't already have a girl, which you probably shouldn't, because you have so much time still left in your life and you're kind of too young. You're probably not really mature enough to have a girlfriend right now. And you probably aren't ready for one either. You still have some gym going to do. You still have some improving to do mentally on your part. So instead of chasing girls, if you're under 16, prioritize improving yourself so that you can have a better girl later on. But if you're older than 16 and you still have no leads, no girls that you're interested in that may be interested in you, or the other way around, then still improve on yourself. You will always have stuff to improve upon in this life. In this life, no one is perfect and no one will ever be perfect in this life. So you will always have something to improve until you find the right girl. So make sure you trust in God's timing. Trust that He knows when the right time is to give you a good girl. So if you're 30 and you're still working on yourself and God hasn't given you a girl yet, still trust in Him. You probably still have lots of life left to live, especially in this day and age, because they're saying that everyone's going to live to 100 now or something. And obviously, to prepare for one later, you need to go to the gym, like I said many times before. That is just something you have to figure out or watch other videos for. And a good thing to do to help with this is to pray to God. Pray to Him and ask Him for help with finding a girl. Ask Him for help with improving yourself. And remember to trust in His timing as well. And it would always be nice to have at least a vague sense of where you want to go in life. Because good girls, like structure and integrity in a guy. And if a guy has structure and integrity, which in this case is a good plan for the future, or at least a blossoming plan for the future, then that gives you a little boost up. And if you think that you're pretty good, you got a pretty good body, you got a pretty good job, and you think you got lots going for you, then you're probably not looking in the right places for a good girl. And I would say the best places to look for a good girls, like a good wife kind of girl, would be in your local church. Any local church. If you have 10 local churches, you can go look at all of them. I'm sure you'll find at least one good girl there, probably serving, doing something there for the church, whatever church it is. But I think that as long as you believe in God, as long as she believes in God, what is really the matter with that? If you have different beliefs when it comes to the nitty gritty of everything, then who cares? If you like each other, if you love each other, then who cares? You can figure those differences out, and if you really need to, I know some people that have I have a couple of friends and their parents go to 2 separate churches. But make sure to be intentional about where you search for girls. Don't be stupid and go look in a club or something. You're probably not old enough to be going to a club or a bar, but obviously you're not going to find a good girl there. And here's a bonus tip, since you decided to stay a little bit longer, or since you decided to stay till the end of the video. So obviously, as I said couple times before, looking in local churches is a good thing to do, and from my experience I have found that LDS, or as you might know them, Mormon girls, are usually pretty good, pretty nice, pretty good wife material, I guess I could say. Not from Utah though. If you're in Utah, and no, they're just normal girls in Utah. Everywhere else is good though. Everywhere else is good. Not Utah. Utah, they're just all normal. But remember, it's not about their label, it's about their character. It's not about their cover, it's about the contents inside. Don't judge a book by its cover, but by the contents inside. So, if you both believe in God and Jesus, who cares? You guys can figure it out, I'm sure. If you're smart people and reasonable people, you should be able to figure it out. And if you're not, then you might have something that you need to work on still. Remember that the path to heaven feels like hell, and the path to hell feels like heaven. That's all I got for you. Love you, bro. Go make yourself better and find yourself a nice, good girl.